As much as you're caught up in this everlasting and this fast-paced life that you have, you also have to understand when you're doing too much. Now, of course, you always want to work hard, and you're always going to have times in your life where you have to work hard. It's not going to be where you're never going to work hard, especially when you have dreams or you have goals or achievements that you want to reach. Automatically, that means that you're going to have to set aside time to actually work hard. You're going to have to set aside time to put your all into everything that you're doing with the time frame that you are given, right? And that depends on every person, right? It's different for everyone. And it also depends on what you are doing with your life, what circumstances you're under, whether you have a job or you don't, whether you go to school or you don't, right? All that depends on how much time you're going to set aside for yourself to always work hard. But you also have to realize that it's okay to relax. It's okay to stop and remember to be in the present moment, right? Remember to ground yourself, because you are caught up in everyday life, and sometimes it's difficult for you to just chill. You feel like you always have to be doing something. Or even if you don't feel that way, you might be just caught up in your own world, in your own mind. And you might not realize that you are doing too much mentally, if that's the case. But you do need to give yourself the time of day to just take a deep breath, right? Take a deep breath and be able to tell yourself that you're okay, and allow yourself to be in the present moment, right? Allow yourself to be aware of everything and notice everything, and just keep yourself grounded and remember where you are in life, and tell yourself that it's okay to not always be doing something. It's okay to not always be working hard. Everyone takes vacations, right? Everyone has time off because that's something that you earn, whether it's through your job or whether it's something that you allow yourself to earn. That it's okay to just chill sometimes and relax, because life is already hard enough. And if you're someone that, like I said, you want to achieve greatness, you want to achieve success, then I'm sure you're always putting yourself, and you're always giving yourself high standards. You're always trying to do so much, right? You might be someone that feels like when they're not doing anything, they're lazy, and they're not doing anything to contribute to their success for the future. You might be someone that feels like because they're not doing something in that moment, that they're never going to get to where they need to be if they're not doing something, or if they're not doing anything that can contribute to where they want to be in life. But if you are someone that has those dreams and you're already doing something, right? Or you might be doing multiple things that all connect to where you want to be in life. Or you are doing things in different directions. You're doing too many things that are pulling you in too many different directions. Well, that's where you need to assess what you're doing. And you need to realign yourself. Because if it's the case where you're doing too many different things, then you really need to reevaluate and reassess what it is that you're doing, why you're doing it, right? And course correct. Or if you're someone that is already doing a lot, but for one cause, of course, that's a good thing. But you have to do things in moderation. And I did make a video about this a while back that talked about having balance. Because you need a balance. That's one of the principles of nature, is that everything has a natural balance. And eventually, doesn't matter what happens, things are going to lean one way or another to where this natural balance will automatically restore itself, whether that is detrimental to you or not. It's going to happen, and you have to be willing to accept it. But it's better for you to just let things be natural and not have to force yourself to do anything, right? Of course, working hard and trying to achieve things that are a part of your plan, right? Trying to do things that are all a part of your plan to be successful is great. But you have to do things in moderation. You got to do things at a certain pace and not try to overwork yourself, because then you're going to stress yourself out. And then it's going to be worse on you. You might even make yourself sick to the point where it's not good anymore. And you might end up just breaking down. And it might not be good for you. It might lead to different directions that you don't want to go down. And you don't want that to be the end. You don't want that to be the result of what you're doing right now. And so that's why things have to have a natural balance. You have to be able to not always focus on trying to do things all the time, and instead just let things be absolutely natural to you. Not try to force yourself to go chase something just for the sake of trying to chase it because you feel like you're too lazy or you feel like you're not doing anything. Trust me, you're doing enough. And if you have a dream and you are putting real effort into that dream and you're doing whatever you can with the time that you have to chase this dream, these passions that you have, then you are doing enough. And sometimes you're doing more than what other people would do. You're doing more than the average, because you don't want to be mediocre. You want to live an amazing life, as you should. But you have to remember to do things in moderation so that they're healthy for you, so that you don't drive yourself crazy trying to accomplish and be successful, not trying to accomplish your dreams and just trying to make things work out for you. Do things in a healthy and manageable way so you don't overwork yourself, and just let things be natural for you. Because once it becomes natural, then you really start to enjoy life, and then you can do the things like stop and realize the present moment, what's really going on, and you can validate yourself through those moments by grounding yourself by being grateful, by understanding your blessings and counting your blessings, and understanding that life doesn't always have to be 1,000 miles an hour. That you can take the time to enjoy your life too while you're still working. Everything I just said is simple, not easy. Love y'all, man. Peace, y'all.